Hello. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to This Morning Disaster. My name is Ray Lytle. Well, what's going on? What's up, everybody? We are here. It is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, and the gang is all here. Well, me, Nick, and Shit-Stained Steve.
Yes.
Who now has the SSS who now has triple S in his box.
Yes.
We are all here. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, August 17th. We are all here. Welcome to the show.
That should be changed to SS, just so it's like a boat.
Yeah.
The SS hashtag Necrocreeper.
The SS Necrocreeper. That's the boat. That's the welcome to the SS Necrocreeper cruise.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's like
It's the new name of the new reboot of Love Boat.
Yeah. The worst vacation anyone can take.
I went on a Carnival cruise. What was the name of your boat? It was the SS hashtag Necrocreeper.
It was a wonderful vacation. Really,
I ended up with dysentery.
What was the highlight? That sounds like a boat that Steve would run.
It was the number 2 boat in the fleet.
Yeah, the SS Necrocreeper. Everyone sounds like a good time. Oh my goodness, we are here. Please vote for us in the Illinois Times Best of Local Podcast 2021 Best of Illinois Times. You can nominate us. So we're one of the finalists for the Best of 2021. What's going on? Anyway, it's good to be here. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome one, welcome all. Blah 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 blah. What's going on, people? Steve, how are you? I've been counting down the minutes till I find out how yesterday went.
Yesterday was a very eventful day.
Yeah. I wanted to see, what happened. Did you get a chance to hang out at Milliken and
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Ray.
See any hot girls or anything? Or
well, I was doing my creeper thing, and I actually thought I was getting somewhere. There was a young lady that actually approached my vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought, hi, I introduced myself as Shit-Stained Steve, and she said, "What?"
You introduced yourself.
Yeah, and then when I come to find out, she's related to me. She's my cousin that's going to school at Milliken as a freshman. So she's going to introduce me to some girls.
Wait a minute. So you introduced yourself as Shit-Stained Steve. Yeah. Why would you introduce yourself to anyone like that?
I thought maybe I was a local celebrity and maybe they would know me by that name better than a Necrocreeper.
So you would rather be known as Shit-Stained Steve?
Well, the Necrocreeper, I don't want anybody to think I'm having sex with dead people.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, maybe he's got a point. Nick, what would you rather be known as? Would you rather be known as Necrocreeper or Shit-Stains?
I would just call myself Steve. Or any other version of Steve. You don't need the extra stuff. Let that come to pass later on.
I'm saying your only choices though are Necro Creeper or Shit Stained Steve.
Oh, I would just leave.
I would introduce myself as a Necro Creeper because there's no such thing as a Necro Creeper. You know what I mean?
It sounds like Necco wafer.
Yeah.
So it might be like a candy.
So if someone asks, "What the hell's a Necro Creeper?" I go, "Well,
oh, it's a candy made in New England."
There are people in this world that are necrophiliacs who are disgusting that want to have sex with dead people, and I capture them. They go, "What?" And I go, "I capture them." So I creep up on them and capture them in the act and have them arrested. They go, "Oh," they start to think, "Oh, he's a hero." Whereas if you introduce yourself as Shit Stained Steve, it's pretty obvious what you you are.
What you don't do.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's one way to justify the walker in the back of my truck, because they always say the handicap placard I have hanging. So then they know that I'm disabled. You know, if I say shit stain, they know that somewhere along the line they're going to have to wipe my ass.
No.
Well, nothing's more of a turn on for women than that.
You bet.
Definitely.
Oh my God. I mean, what a trip. There you go. There's Steve's logic. That way they know right from the beginning that there will be some ice wiping or ass wiping in this relationship.
What's your favorite brand of toilet paper?
I prefer Charmin.
There you
Hey,
go.
he gave you the new Sherman guy.
Well, they got
Yeah.
the cute little bears, you know, the little. I do that little shit thing where you sit in the chair and wiggle back and forth. You're trying to
Steve
move it
and the
around.
Bears.
When I get
Steve
butt
and the
boogers,
Bears.
Steve could be like the good looking guy that hangs out with the bears, you know?
yeah.
He's into bears.
Yeah.
Then after leaving Milliken campus, I ventured out on
Steve
another.
is a bear. He's a bear.
Oh my goodness.
Steve.
The story continues.
I
Steve's
ventured
a
out on
bear.
another thing, and I was asked to leave Graceland Fairlawn Cemetery area.
What?
Because there were people.
What?
There were
What?
people.
Wait, what?
There were people feeling off-put
Uncomfortable?
by me. Uncomfortable. There you go. Uncomfortable with me just sitting there.
Wait. So you wait. You went. Where did you go?
Went to the big funeral, the big cemetery here in Decatur, Graceland Fairlawn. I was
Right.
going to crash a funeral.
You crashed a funeral?
Yeah.
Why?
Seriously, did you know the people that were there?
I knew the people that worked there. I don't know those people that was buried there.
So why?
No.
Why? Wait a minute.
No, I
you,
just-
you left Milliken and you drove
Yeah.
over to a graveyard,
Yeah, big one, great rig.
and then you what? You parked somewhere in the graveyard.
Yeah. I parked right on the road next to a funeral home, not real close to a funeral,
Right.
that was in process.
So
And I
you
just sat
drove
there and
over.
waited.
You drove over to the funeral home and you pulled into
This
the
seems like a
driveway.
Netflix series
Yeah.
that we're doing right now.
Wait, I just don't understand. You drove to the graveyard. And
Yes.
you parked somewhere in a graveyard road,
Right.
and the whole plan was to do what?
To watch a funeral.
So you just wanted to watch these people having a funeral, and someone
Pick
came
up
over
on
to
some
you.
pick up on some girls who are in mourning, who are sad and vulnerable.
Right. You never know.
And so someone goes up to you and says, "You have to leave. You're not allowed
Yes.
to."
Yeah. Well, they asked me if I was with the family. I said, no, not directly.
No. Well, sir, could you put your pants back on and leave the premises?
Sir,
Yeah.
why are you masturbating? Wait a minute. So you're just sitting there watching a funeral, and someone comes up to you and says, "Sir, why are you here?
Yeah.
Do you know this family?" And
Right.
then you say, "No, I don't know anyone."
Right. Then I said, I'm going to have to move on.
So
That's when
then
you say, I'm with I'm part of the family. The only problem is I'm disabled
Yes.
and I have to stay in my car.
Well, the problem is everybody had already left, and I was just waiting.
Oh, you were just hanging out,
Yeah, I was just hanging out, waiting for the
waiting
the
for the body to get cold.
right, and the burial crew was waiting on me to leave so they could go ahead and proceed with their job
Oh.
because they didn't want to do that in front of family, so they had to come over and ask me
Sir,
if
why
I
do you
was
have a bunch of
family.
shovels in the back of your car?
Yeah.
I actually do, but
Yeah, but
I got some ramps too.
well, he was. Oh, we heard about the ramps. We heard about the ramps.
And some bitches ramps.
And so you weren't done masturbating yet. You weren't finished with whatever you were doing in the graveyard. And
Right.
they
Excuse me,
came
sir.
up-
Could you let me finish? Could I at least finish first before I leave?
I find this weirder than hanging out at the college.
This is really getting freaky.
This is troubling. We might not get any votes for best podcast if we keep this up.
I may have to start taking notes for the upcoming
Oh,
deposition that I'm going to have.
God. It's just so crazy.
Then my day ended. So
So then you had to leave the graveyard, and what did you do? Was it time to go home then, or?
yes, it was time to go home because I didn't want them to alert the police department.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're already on a list now.
By the way, Psycho Dan says, didn't he just say he wasn't a necro creeper?
I
Now,
think that's it.
Well, that's exactly what a necro creeper would say, is that he's not a necro creeper.
that's exactly where a necro creeper would go. Would be the graveyard or the mortuary, I'd imagine.
They won't let me in the mortuary.
Well, I wonder why. Your nickname is the Necro Creeper. It's unbelievable. Good
This is all
old,
getting weird now.
yeah, good old Steve.
I don't know if I'm comfortable anymore.
Well, he was just
Doing
driving
it.
around because he never knows when somebody needed someone to do some digging. He said he
Most
had a
people would
shovel.
go bird watching, or
He said he had a shovel in his truck, and he had ramps.
or a
Yeah.
rec center.
Oh God.
I'm still driving around with the damn ramps in the back of my truck.
Why don't you do mall walking? Something normal.
Yeah, dude.
There's nobody at the mall.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
that's your best. I think that's your best option because
Yeah.
there's no one at the mall.
Yeah. You should find something to do that's less.
The
Creeping out
risk
of people.
is better or is less.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Oh my God.
I just don't want to watch the news going, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
And then someone looked at me going, what?
Adam says, it's finally getting weird to you, Nick. Finally. Oh my God.
I had intuition all along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the people in the chat room. Everybody's commenting. No, officer, I swear I'm not a pervert. Steve just ruined my erection.
What?
Steve stars in a new show called Funeral Crashers.
Oh my goodness.
There's two things in this place that have rigor mortis right now.
Pants down, handful of lube, watching a funeral. Sadness gets Steve off. That's why he lives in Decatur. Hey, widows need some loving too, Ray. That's Steve's logic. Oh my God. Oh my God. So that was how your day was spent, huh?
Yeah, I will say though that the cucumber deal did work in my pants.
Oh, good Lord.
I
So
was
you
able
actually-
to.
Wait, what?
He talked yesterday how his plan was to put a cucumber in his pants.
Did large cucumbers. That way it made it look like my package was quite larger than normal. And it worked because the girls
Not
came up to
only-
my
Whatever
truck.
makes the news story more interesting. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
So you put the cucumber in your pants and then you sat in your truck?
No, I got out and walked around a
Oh.
little bit. I
With
went
the
and sat
giant-
on a park bench.
And then it dropped out mid sentence.
Some squirrels started eating. So you were walking around with a cucumber in your pants.
For a while. Then I had to sit down so it wouldn't fall out.
Right. And then
You wearing underwear?
Yes, but it's still
Does it
heavy.
matter at this point? There's a cucumber in his pants.
good Lord. And then
I thought we
And-
pulled it in.
you sit down at a bench with a cucumber, with a giant sized cucumber in your pants.
Mhm.
And how did it work?
Worked out good because I had a lot of women walk by and smile.
You think that's why they were smiling?
I would hope so.
They were doing that smile you make when you're like really frightened, but you don't want to seem uncomfortable.
Heck the hell.
You know, with the teeth showing and the eyes wide.
Yeah, some did have the look of fright in their eyes, but
Yeah,
I thought maybe they were just like,
yeah,
So
because they couldn't
you're
remember
thinking-
where they put their pepper spray.
You're thinking that every woman that walked by, that's where they look, was right to your crotch first.
right.
Because that's what women do. Is when they walk by a person, is they look at their crotch.
Uh-huh. Troubling. Very troubling. And so you sat there and you thought that's what they were looking at.
Right.
So maybe they were looking at it and go, God, what an interesting place to have a tumor. Oh, this poor guy. This poor guy. Look where his tumor is. Oh, that poor guy.
That's true. That's true. They
I feel
could have been
so
thinking
bad
that too.
for him. Yeah.
That
Oh,
poor guy with
troubling.
his tumor.
Oh, he had a tumor. He had a tumor in his crotch. It was horrible. And it was the most odd shaped tumor, too.
It looked
Imagine
like a
if it did fall out
vegetable.
of his pants.
Ah, good Lord. Why you think people would look at you and go, oh, look at the giant size of his penis. That's what you think was going through their minds.
The fun fact: by the end of the day, that cucumber ended up becoming a pickle when it finally came out, because that's the process.
Poor Steve. Poor Steve with his giant tumor.
Yep.
And this was where? Where did you do this? Was this at
That was on the campus of Milliken.
that was on the campus? On the
Yeah, they
campus
have-
of Millikan University, you decided
Yeah,
you
they
were gonna
have
try this.
benches you can sit down on, enjoy the view. Across the street from some
Why don't you just get like Why don't you just get a job there and just make it really obvious?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about seeing about getting a maintenance job.
I'm
Maybe I
sure
can-
they
There you
I'm
go.
sure they screen people to
Well,
make
I'm-
sure the person's intentions
Excuse me,
for
ma'am.
wanting to work there.
That's a
are
wet
legit.
back-
floor.
In my background is fine. I'm not a felon yet.
Mhm. You soon will be if you keep up this creeping. You will soon be a felon. Like who wants to go to school around a creepy maintenance guy? And what is your way? What's your fantasy to have someone somehow, I don't even know if fall in love is the word or not, but like, what is your fantasy to have someone meet you and to actually have any kind of romantic feelings?
No, I just want to get invited to one of them sorority parties.
So you can do what at a sorority party?
Show up and hang out with the kids.
Oh my God.
Jason, pull that audio.
That's your goal. Just hang out with them.
To show up and hang out with the kids.
Oh, good Lord. That's what you want to do is just hang out with a bunch
Well,
of
none of
women.
these young girls are going to want to have sex with an old fat disabled guy.
Right. So you don't even have that fantasy.
You never know. That could be their kink.
It's true.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Way to go, Steve. Way to go.
Today, I think I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea for you.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Maybe
To
for like
not-
a few days.
To not go out in public.
I would even say weeks.
Steve
Lay
wants to
low.
be invited to a sorority party. That's the goal. Maybe. Who knows, Steve? Maybe it'll happen. Nikki, when you were in college, would you guys have invited someone like Steve to a party?
Probably not.
No, they did because they want you to buy alcohol, and bring weed, and all that kind of stuff.
You got weed.
So yeah, you have. Do you have weed?
Of course, I do.
Yeah, but it's illegal now. So they would be like, okay, so do we. We just went to the dispensary and bought some.
Yeah, but they can't buy it yet because they're still 18.
Well, you're right. So you're saying maybe some 18-year-old kids would want to hang out with you because you'd have weed.
Somebody.
He's like lives his life as every bad 80s porno movie.
Yeah.
Huh.
I imagine there are people over 21 in college though that could go legally buy the weed.
Yeah, seniors.
Yeah.
But there's no dispensaries in Decatur.
Oh, Decatur doesn't have a dispensary?
Nope.
Wow.
Not a single one. Closest to
So
Springfield.
where do you go?
Out of all the places, Decatur doesn't have a dispensary.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, where do I go?
You think they need it there?
I buy it from the people that sell it.
Well,
I don't-
I mean,
I
you
don't
could
buy
just,
it from a dispensary, no.
there's dispensaries in Springfield.
Right.
You could buy it there.
I still buy it illegally.
Oh, so you
I
still
guess.
buy legal weed? I didn't know they still sold illegal weed.
I didn't think it was legal to sell it unless you're a dispensary.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't think that people were still buying. I just didn't know the whole. I mean, I don't know the whole.
Well, in Decatur, they sell it
Process.
because we don't have a dispensary.
Oh,
So we still buy it from the pizza guy.
I'll be damned. I didn't even. I didn't even realize that. Hold on, someone's calling my phone. My
Uh-oh.
yeah.
It's the police.
It's the police. They need to. They go keep recording. Keep recording.
Oh, my Facebook Messenger. My Facebook Messenger was was going off there. I didn't know what that was. So yeah, so people are in
Scared.
Decatur, they're buying from illegal sources because they don't have a legal dispensary. Maybe that's a business proposal right there, Nick. That's where we should put up our dispensary. You know,
The morning dispensary.
yeah. I didn't know
Get
they
rid of
didn't
some of
have
these.
one.
Get rid of some of these vape
Ray
shops.
Lytle's morning dispensary.
Pete says, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that he said, well, the one girl who tried to pick up at the college campus was related to him. Yes, we're just gonna ignore that.
We're overlooking it because we're not surprised.
Yeah, it's not shocking. Oh my god.
I hadn't seen her since she was a baby, so I didn't realize
Right.
who it was. And I thought I was actually getting lucky.
Good luck. And Nate says the entire city of Decatur is a dispensary. That's great.
Oh, that's what that smell is.
No, that smell is the smell of money, baby.
That's the wonderful smell of money. Good Lord. Well, there you go, Steve. How's the price line up between the illegal marijuana?
Well, I don't have to pay taxes.
It's cheaper.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm saying how much cheaper. Like what is
I don't know, 10 a gram,
it's what?
$10 for a gram,
I don't know. What's the cost of dispensary? I don't even know.
about 20 a gram.
Oh, so you do save some money. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have to pay all those taxes.
I'll be damned. Look at
The
that.
eighth is about 40, isn't it?
Yeah, it's higher.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm so I know nothing about weed. I just
Except for that you're allergic to it, apparently.
yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me and weed. It just doesn't work. So I know nothing about it. That's your plan though, right? Is to have the sources of where to get illegal weed, and in case any kids in college want to know, you have all the information.
Yep.
You have a guy lined up to give a tip.
Yep.
Like you say, oh, go and see blah blah blah, and tell him Steve sent you.
Yep. So shit stain Steve sent you.
So even your weed dealer is now referring to you as shit stain Steve.
He refers to me as Triple S.
All right, triple S. I don't even want to know. So that's your new nickname is Triple S. Oh, good Lord. Let me. We have a phone call. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you,
All right,
Ray.
there
It's
we
listener
go.
Adam.
Hey, what's up, Adam?
You finally turned on the phone.
Well, the phone,
Yay.
but whatever. It's not ringing. I don't know what's wrong with it. I just saw it, and I reached over and hit connect.
Yeah, I tried to call twice, and then I was the one on your Facebook
Oh,
Messenger calling you.
yeah. I don't answer any kind of Facebook crap on the air. I just I literally just
Yeah,
looked over to this computer and saw that there was a call coming in. I hit answer.
Yeah, I figured if you saw that I was calling, you'd figure I was trying to call, but wasn't able to get through.
No,
So you'd think something was up.
no, I have no idea what's going on with it.
Okay, well, just a few things,
Yes.
I guess. When I gave Steve the Necro Creeper name,
Yes.
I didn't expect it to actually come true. It wasn't a goal for Steve to reach.
So you had a problem with Steve hanging out at the graveyard yesterday?
Kinda. Yeah, I mean, when I gave him the name, it wasn't a prophecy meant to be fulfilled.
You're saying that
You know?
you want Steve
I
to
was
know when we give him a nickname, don't live the prophecy.
Yeah. Don't. If we give you a nickname that you haven't earned, don't go and earn it.
Yeah. Don't aspire to sickness. Aspire to greatness.
Yeah.
Well, soon he's going to have the new nickname of prisoner number 57B12Z3.
If he keeps playing it, if
And
he
then-
keeps in this if he keeps living the same way, he's gonna be that way. I'll tell you right now. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Good old Steve.
And then another thing I noticed, and I don't know if any of you guys caught this or not, but after Steve said that he had weed, Nikki said, "You do?" like really hopeful.
Yeah.
Like now is the time she would date Steve, now that she knows he has weed.
Yeah, Nikki did have that sort of, oh, a lot. Now I'd let you come over. She sort of had that tone.
It's very surprising that something like that would change her mind.
She seemed very excited about the weed.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's the weed.
And
to be honest.
He's also got cucumbers if you're interested in that too.
No.
Yeah.
Cucumbers.
I don't think I would take a cucumbber if he offered as a gift or anything.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
eat
I
any
wouldn't
salad at
eat
Steve's
I wouldn't
house.
eat any yeah, I wouldn't eat any salads from Steve.
God
Or
knows.
anything.
God knows where the cucumber has been.
They're freshly tossed.
Yeah. And then regarding the dispensary, it sounds like Rocky might need to get on that.
Yeah.
Because didn't he take like some classes and
Yeah.
stuff for that? So there you go. Get set up there. Call
Rocky
it the-
should try to
I don't
open
know,
a
the-
Rocky should try to open a dispensary in Decatur. That might be the way to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I
The
didn't,
disaster dispensary.
I didn't realize they didn't have one there.
Nope, we don't.
I mean, they would have like 5 here in Springfield.
Oh, in Springfield, we've got the there's the one downtown. There's the one on Dirksen.
And one just opened on
Yeah, and
the west side.
there's one that's Parkway Point, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the movie theater /
Yeah.
dispensary.
The one that used to be a movie theater is now a dispensary. So
They
There's
got enough
three.
of them. They got enough of them that it's a Illinois Times category for best of.
yeah, there's 3 and no, there's one in Grandview. There's 4. So
Yeah.
there's 4 dispensaries in Springfield.
We don't have one.
Not a
And-
single one in Decatur.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Well, there you go.
It is a market ripe for the picking.
Yeah. Nikki knows right where those dispensaries are. I bet is that one of the reasons you want to live in Springfield? Because Jacksonville doesn't have a dispensary either, right?
They're supposed to get one. South Jacksonville is. But they don't have it yet.
Jacksonville's COVID central, man.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
They
They, well, they had
had
COVID
9
at the
people.
Walmart.
Yeah, well, 9 people at the Nestle factory have tested positive too.
Really? There's a Nestle. What's the Nestle factory?
I don't know. I read
Chocolate
it on Facebook.
There's 9 people at the Nestle. What's the Nestle? I don't know.
They make creamer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I
And
think
that's
so,
in
pretty much.
Jacksonville.
9 people tested positive.
I'll be damned.
It was 14 at
Now
Walmart.
COVID is attacking the things you love. Creamer for your coffee, chocolate in your chocolate bars. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'll be damned. And no dispensaries.
No.
You know?
So when you're depressed from getting COVID, there's not even a dispensary to help you.
I'm vaccinated.
I'm just saying. I'm talking
People
about
are still
Jacksonville in
catching it
general.
while fully vaccinated. They're just not suffering nearly as bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's me. I'm afraid of. Even though I'm fully vaccinated, I'm still afraid of COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I'm working out yesterday, right? And this guy goes, "Hey man, you going to the fair?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Why not?" I go, "Well, I don't want to catch. I don't want to get COVID." The guy goes, "Oh, you won't get COVID from the fair." And I go, "How do you know that?"
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't want to test that.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre.
I don't.
I did see
Yeah, I
something
don't
though.
want that to be my story about how I caught the Rona.
I did see something that I thought was interesting. Nick, remember a few weeks ago when we were commenting on the crowd at Lollapalooza,
Yeah.
and we were saying, "Oh, there's going to be a COVID mess." I read an article yesterday on in the Sun Times, which are one of them. It was either the Sun Times or Tribune or Daily Herald, whatever it was, and it said the health department of Chicago that they have been they've been investigating since Lollapalooza to see what the raise in COVID had caused. All right. Do you want to know what they found? Nothing.
What?
Yeah, I saw that
They found nothing.
the cases in Champaign area had no correlation with Lollapalooza. There was an article on that too.
Because they said, and the reason they were saying is they said that the Lollapalooza did a really good job of telling people you had to prove vaccination. You had to be vaccinated in order to show up to this event. Okay, for people to go to Lollapalooza. So there were a shitload of people there.
They're all vaccinated?
You had to be vaccinated in order to go. And they haven't had any upsurge at all in Corona since Lollapalooza. And
That's
they have
awesome.
found, and contact tracing has found that no one at Lollapalooza had COVID. It's crazy, right?
It's amazing how medicine works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember when we saw those pictures, I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, you know.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, well, there it is.
When I see big crowds of people, I immediately think, oh, there's a lot of corona going around.
And then there was a Green Day concert at Wrigley Field.
That
yeah,
was last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the
So-
rim.
and no Rona.
Well, I don't know. We won't know anything about that for a few more days.
That'll take a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you what they do is they wait for like someone goes to an event, and then after you get corona, you have to notify. Well, the hospitals tell the county, and the counties then they have contact tracers that reach out to the person and say, "Where have you been?" And then the person with corona tells them, and they want to search anyone who's around them. There was no one at Lollapalooza with corona, so they had no big upsurge. There was, we'll find out if there's anyone at the Green Day concert, but they haven't had these events like that. Have not had anybody with the Rona. Meanwhile,
Well,
uh,
the 95% of the cases that are at hospitals now are all unvaccinated people anyway. So.
yeah, it's all over 90 some odd percent. It's all unvaccinated.
Mhm.
And it's crazy. I mean, I gotta be honest. If I hosted like big events like that or something, I would just. I don't even know how you do vaccinated only, but that's. I would definitely do that, right? Because I'd rather have the people vaccinated come spend their money than people unvaccinated coming in and getting sick. You know what I mean? Just for reputation's sake. I mean,
Did you see
No.
where they also busted somebody for having like 5,000 fake COVID passport things?
Oh,
yeah.
the cards? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I shouldn't say this, but I was told by somebody that the FBI office here in Springfield,
Uh-huh.
that's one of the things they're doing is they're busting up these fake
Good.
Good.
get
the damn shot.
Well, yeah, I don't understand
Takes
why
all that
anyone
trouble.
why would someone have a fake? I mean, that's just nuttiness. Why they would have a fake
Yeah.
vaccination card? I've got mine, and I proudly have it. Ready to show it. No one's asked for it, but I'm ready to show it any second. You know what I mean?
So am I. And I'm
Of
ready
course,
for the
I'm proud to
booster.
show that I used Pfizer over Moderna.
Yeah, I just want to show people in order to do, in order to get something more than a free donut. Like someone asked me. No, my wife and daughter are, they're leaving tomorrow. They're flying to Texas.
Mm,
They have to have their cards,
yeah.
Now, Ray, did you know that someone you've talked to recently on these podcasts could be an inside guy for contact tracing?
An inside guy.
I don't. Yeah,
What do you mean inside guy?
I'm not sure if I should give his name over the air because I don't know if it'll jeopardize his stuff, but he posted on Facebook this morning that he got a job for Sangamon County
All right.
as a contact tracer.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want to. Well, I thought you were saying like he was someone who was being contact traced.
No, he hasn't been traced, in such a manner. He will be a tracer.
Oh. I thought I thought you were saying the other way that he was somehow getting Oh well.
No, he's a super spreader.
Yeah, Pete says that news stories have said fake vaccination cards cost like $200. Or you literally could just go get the shot for free.
Yeah, no. All you pay is the 2 weeks time between the two shots.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
or just if you just get the
But you-
Johnson and Johnson, all you need is the one, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can even go to Walmart and get it done. Just
Yeah.
go get the shot and then go shopping
Yeah,
because you're going to be there anyway.
I just don't. I don't get these people. I don't know.
Just don't go to the Walmart in Jacksonville.
Well, yeah, you might end up getting COVID while there.
Yeah, before you get the shot.
A lot of trash live in Jackson.
Hey,
A lot of trash. I guess I don't. I just still don't. I don't understand the whole anti-vaxxing. I don't get it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not judging, but I guess I am. But just because I don't get it, it doesn't make any sense to me. Of course,
Yeah.
I didn't get when I got the vaccine. I didn't get any side effects at all. It was just like it was like getting a B12 shot.
Yeah. I had a sore arm at the site of the shot.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
maybe if they gave the shot in the butt, there'd be more of a turn on for people to get one.
Yeah. Take some Johnson and Johnson to your butt.
What do you think, Nikki? Would you take the COVID shot in the butt?
I'd take the COVID shot anywhere.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever's gonna make me not catch COVID, I'll take the shot. I drop my pants, pull right in the drive-through,
Oh my goodness.
stick my ass out the window. Hook me
Sounds
up.
like a new creeping opportunity
Yeah.
for Steve. Yeah, I can give you the shot in the back of the truck.
Steve would be excited about it.
I'm ready for my booster.
Steve, I have a question for you. Adam, I'm gonna hang up on you because I have to ask Steve a question about my car.
Okay, cool.
Steve. All right, so I'm driving my car yesterday. And I pick up my wife and I drive her not even that far. We drive around a little bit and then come home. On the way home, I was hearing a weird noise. And it felt like it almost felt like I had a flat tire. It sounded like maybe I had a flat tire. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And as I was, or it sounded like something, like I was dragging something, or I didn't know what it was. And so I asked my wife, I said, will you get out and look? She looks and she says, there's nothing. My tires were fine. There was like nothing hanging down and dragging or whatever, but that's what it was sounding like.
Does the
So
car shake?
No, there's no
What is
shaking
that?
or anything going on. I don't know what's happening with my car, but
Sound like you had a flat tire.
yeah. And it's sort of I don't even know. Pete says, has Steve borrowed your car? Maybe there's a young girl in the trunk. No, there's nothing in my trunk. I'm just saying, yeah, that it, and it's not making a noise like, it's like when I'm coasting,
Uh-huh.
it's just running weird, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Psycho Dan saying it's wheel bearing or a stuck brake caliber. I don't even know what's a wheel bearing. I don't even know what that is.
Well, that's the wheel that's in the bearing. Yeah. Front wheel bearings. Yeah, front wheel bearings, rear wheel bearings, or a stuck caliper. That's a possibility too. I mean, when you step on the brake and you let up on it, the brake pad stays in.
It's no different from braking or whether I have my foot on the gas or foot on the brake. It's just
Okay.
It's just a weird thing going on.
Are you sure you didn't break a belt in your tire?
No, I think my tire's fine.
That's a good one. Good idea.
Yeah, no, but I have had a low tire.
Well,
My low tire light has been on.
that could be it. I would start by inflating your tires to the proper inflation.
Dan
Or
says
summer.
that's a stuck caliber. I don't even know what a stuck. I
It's
don't
a
even know what
brake
that is.
thing.
The thing that pushes your brake pads in on the rotor.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
You got to get it taken care of because you'd be like one of my truck and it just keeps grinding and grinding and grinding until it just.
well, no, it's not. It's not making a noise like that. It's not even. It's not even making a noise. It's like it's almost like
Thud.
no,
Thud,
it's
thud, 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 thud.
no. I can't even describe it. I want to go work out today. I just want to make sure that I'm good to go drive and work out. You know,
Yeah, you'll be okay.
I don't want to
Don't
miss it.
go over 30 miles an hour.
Well, yeah.
All
I
of
just
your,
don't. I don't want
all
to.
of your cats are accounted for.
Yeah, all the cats are accounted for. Yeah, there's no cat in the. No, I just don't know what it is.
Sounds like
But-
you probably started to break. The brake caliper is starting to stick. Sounds like
Yeah, but I mean the brakes seem fine.
they'll still work. What's this is not releasing it completely. And as that's going around, as your wheels are going around, that's what you're feeling. You're feeling that rub of that brake pad, and it's rubbing on that rotor
Yeah,
because
I
it's
just
not
thought-
totally
I-
released.
I thought
You're
I'd
fine.
ask. I thought I'd ask and
You're
see if
fine.
you had
You're,
any.
you're good. As long as you don't drive it down the highway 70, 80 miles an hour, you'll be all right.
No, I just want to drive to work out. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. You'll be all right.
I don't
If it
want to
breaks-
have because like my wife and daughter are leaving tomorrow,
Right.
and they're gonna they'll take my daughter's car down to the airport, and my wife will leave her car. Okay, I don't fit in my wife's car. You know what I mean? It's very hard for me to drive.
Right.
So I don't want to have, that as being the car that I have to drive if something goes wrong, because then
No, you'll be all right.
I'd be trapped. Not being able to go anywhere, that would be upsetting,
Yeah. But if you need me to bring these fucking ramps over, I can.
I noticed you put up a post on Facebook mentioning the some bish and how
Oh,
it was a hot, and somebody said that we should do t-shirts.
That was me.
You know what? You know what I was thinking, Nick? You know that picture, the picture of Steve with the light blue behind him?
Yeah.
We should take that picture and Photoshop like some bish underneath it or something. You know what I mean? Just to see how it looks, to see if it would, to see if there is something there.
Yeah.
yep.
I wanted to see that, and if anybody's got Photoshop, I'd love to see. I wish Jason was here.
Well, he's listening. So, Jason, Photoshop that picture with some bits underneath it.
So Dan's asking, is there any vibration in the steering wheel? He's asking all this stuff,
Right.
and he says stuck caliber is an easy fix. He could do it in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Dan, if you want to come over, you can. You're more than welcome to see what the hell is. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. So, cause I know nothing about cars, literally. Nate says he's got Photoshop. So how do we send?
Yeah, that's where I'd start with the brake. Put a new set of pads on it, maybe pack a wheel bearing.
I don't know. I'd let someone drive it if they could figure out what the hell it is. I just want to know what it is, and
Right.
hopefully it's not expensive or anything,
Oh,
Does it come and go, or is it constant?
No, I noticed it yesterday. I hadn't noticed anything. It just It just started, you know.
Well, pay attention to it today when you go, and then let me know.
All right, yeah. Or I'll send Dan a message or whatever. I just
Yeah.
want to. I want to get it figured out.
Take it over Recon.
Well, Recon's not going to fix a car, but I mean, they, you know.
They fixed your door handle.
Yeah, I guess they probably could. I'll drive it today, and after workout, I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll drive by Recon and say, "Hey, can Joe just drive my car around the block
There you go.
and tell me what's wrong with it?"
There you go.
I don't know. Oh well. Yeah. So I'm trying to find that picture of Steve. And then I want to send the picture to Nate because Nate says he has Photoshop. And see if he could put see how the Some Bish logo would look with, or to see if we can create some kind of logo with Steve and his new favorite word, Some Bish. I would like to see how that, By the way, Fat420 says same thing happened to him and his brakes went out.
See?
So he's telling me to be careful. Well, I don't want my brakes going out.
Just don't go over 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Yeah, not the Fit Club. It's literally not that far a drive from where I live
You can
now.
take back roads there.
I don't need to. Just taking the regular roads.
Right.
There's no
If you're
place
worried
that
about
allows
your
you.
brakes going out, just go slow on the back roads.
Well, there's on my drive there's no place where I go over 30 miles an hour.
There you go.
It's all 30 miles the whole way there.
And if they go out, just stick your foot out and drag your foot.
Thanks, Steve. That sounds like a great idea. That's great advice. Yeah.
Might
That's
be a
just
way to
fan-
get in.
That's
Might be a quick-
fantastic advice.
Might be a quick way to get a new knee.
Yeah. That's very good advice. That's what I need is someone passing that advice along. That's what I need.
I'd do it.
100%. I need that information being passed along. All right, let me get to I should get to the news or to see what we have to talk about because I'm so backed up at this. I've had this stuff since for 3 weeks now that I haven't gotten to.
So it's going to be old news.
Well, no, I'll start with the new news and then go
Okay.
back. If there's nothing good, I'll go back because I have 3 weeks of stuff to use, So, yeah. What's the average American, all right? The average American, according to a new survey, will spend how much money on disappointing online purchases? The average American will waste over how much in their lifetime on
And they're
disappointing
entire
online purchases? It's an average of how much money per year. So I want you to think about your
Per
disappointing,
year?
yeah, disappointing online purchases. How much do you think you spend per year?
Oh,
500.
per year. Yeah.
Like how many times have you guys ever ordered something from Amazon? You're excitedly waiting for it to show up, right? And then it shows up, you open it and you go, oh. And then you never use it. And you just say, well, that was just wasted money. For me, I can tell you that for me, zero. But my wife, god damn. There are so many goddamn Amazon things that come to my house. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. And we just moved, so nothing has come to this new house. But I'm telling you, it won't be long. It won't
I
be
bet
long.
you it will. Well, they're gone.
Yeah, well, you're right. Yeah, at least there'll be no goddamn online ordering. But Nick, how long? What do you think the average is per year?
I was going to say about 500 per year.
You know what? You're low.
Really?
You're low. Yeah.
750.
You're low.
2,000.
No, you're high.
Okay.
1,200.
No, you're high.
$1, Bob.
The average is $899 per year in disappointing online purchases.
That's why I order off Wish.
Yeah. I have no idea what that is, Steve.
You don't know what Wish is?
No, what is Wish?
You don't know what Wish is? Oh my!
No, well, I have no idea. What is it?
It's a site where you buy all this stuff for really cheap, but it all comes from China, and it takes about 5 weeks to get to you instead of 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, that just sounds ridiculous.
You got to be careful. Like if you order a camera, it might be like a plastic little miniature camera or something.
Yeah. What shows on the picture on the site does not necessarily match what you get.
Right.
Well, why would anyone order from a place like that?
To see what they're going to get.
I've actually gotten some cool stuff from there, but yeah, it took forever. It's like you have to like read the descriptions and.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've never even heard of this place.
Oh.
You call it Wish because you wish it was already here.
Well, you need to check it out because it's got a lot of good stuff.
Sounds like you call it Wish because you wish it's not a piece of shit, and it sounds like it usually
is. Exactly. That's what it is. You order it, and you wish that you didn't order it once it comes.
I don't understand why anyone would want to order from a place like that. So
you order it, you forget about it. You think, oh,
by the way,
I ordered that 6 months ago.
By the way, I'm really glad that the allergies are so bad today. God damn. I'll tell you this.
About harvest time.
Pete says Wish is the leading vendor of disappointing online purchases. Yeah. I've never heard of Wish, which shows I'm just completely out of it. What is wrong with me? How have I never heard of this?
You are sheltered. You are sheltered, boy.
Well, because listen, here's the difference between me. I'm poor, so I don't order anything.
I'm poor.
Okay, but I'm poor, so I just don't buy anything, because I can't pay for it.
I have well, that's a good thing about Wish because you can buy things that are really cheap for like a penny or $1.
Well, I'm just saying that's how it's supposed to work. I'm not going to agree to try to pay for something when I don't have any money. You know what I mean? Unlike so many people just say, well, screw it. I'll, let me get it anyway.
Plus, Wish has really nice tobacco pipes.
Tobacco pipes?
Yes.
The sticky green tobacco?
If I wanted a bong, I would just go to Penny Lane and get a
bong. Why did you why go to Penny Lane and buy a bong? Oh my God, they're $500 or $600.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
Well, I would prefer to get my bongs locally. I would go to Penny Lane and get one. Okay. That's just me. They're my choice. They're my choice for bongs.
Were you just talking about how poor you are?
Well, no, I'm not saying that I would, but I said if. It's a big if. I mean, come on. I would only purchase my bongs from Penny Lane. I wouldn't be going to some. You're saying this site it's Chinese stuff. You basically, when you order from Wish, when you order from Wish, you basically know you're going to be shit on for being a bad product.
Oh no, I've got some nice things.
I don't know why anyone would buy anything from Wish if that's how it works.
The
I'm
luck
just
of the
telling you.
draw.
They have nice tobacco pipes.
I think my brother ordered like $500 worth of stuff from there like 2 years ago and didn't get anything.
Yeah,
I've never heard of. Is Wish an app or what is it?
Yeah, it's an app.
Mhm.
I've never heard of Wish.
I
You
mean, they
should
didn't
check it
take
out.
the money out of his stuff. It didn't go through.
Right.
It wasn't in stock.
But he sent them money.
Yeah, but then it got refunded eventually.
So I went to wish.com and it just
They
looks
got
like
some stuff there.
that's what it is, right? That's the same thing. And it just looked like just a bunch of garbage like I don't need, you know.
They've got bondage gear even.
Why would you need that? You know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess
Gimp
I just
mask. I know they got gimp masks.
I just don't get it. I've never heard. I got to be honest, guys. I've never heard of it before. I've literally never heard of this Wish thing until today. I've never heard of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You live under a rock then.
Yeah. How long have you known of Wish?
Nick's not here anymore.
Oh, Nick's gone?
I've known about
I've
it
known
for
about it for several years.
yeah, I've known about it for 3 or
You've
4
known
years.
about it for years?
Yeah, I've known about it for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
I've never heard. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Never
People
heard
make
of
fun of it,
Wish.
yet they order from there. So,
I'll be damned.
because they got cool stuff sometimes.
By the way, you probably could tell because of I look, but the thing that I use to raise up my computer, I still don't have it. But Psycho Dan told me if I give him dimensions, he'll make me something.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I don't know what the dimensions are.
You don't have it. Oh my
It
God,
was
you're
a-
so helpless.
It was a book. It was a book that was about that thick. Okay.
2 inches.
Yeah, it wasn't that tall, but it raised it raised my camera up.
So basically, you need a piece of 2x4.
Yeah, it was like a 2x4 on its side. That's a good dimension. That's a good dimension, Steve. That's about what it was. Yeah. And then the camera was more even with my body and not, the camera was from like the moobs up.
Right.
So I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there. All right, let me get to still some time. It's only 9:05. Okay, good. Little Caesars now has half pizza, half calzone.
What? How's that even possible?
I have no idea. All right.
Why is it possible?
I don't know. It's Little Caesars. All right.
Pizza.
It's crazy calzone. And what's a calzone? A calzone is
It's like a pocket of pizza, like a hot pocket.
isn't a calzone it's like a folded over piece of pizza, right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you a picture. I'll show you a picture of the new Little Caesars treat they're offering. All right. This is a crazy calzone that they're offering from Little Caesars. All right. There you go. Can you see that? So it's got the
It
calzone.
looks like roadkill.
It's got the calzone, and then in the middle of it, in the middle is a pepperoni pizza.
What's that thing that looks like a head? Oh, that's dipping sauce. Never mind.
Yeah, and then, and is that what you do? Is that what you do? The calzone? Do you dip it in sauce?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it usually a calzone doesn't have the sauce. It just has the ingredients and cheese.
I'll be damned. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might be eating some pizza here for the next few days. So
That's healthy.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I have no idea.
Salads and chicken and fruits and vegetables and
Because everybody's going to be gone at my house, so yeah.
Piece of cucumbers.
No, I don't want any
you can
cucumbers,
bring us some
Steve.
fruit and some vegetables.
No. Yeah, so I'm just is anyone interested in the crazy calzone?
No.
I don't. It looks difficult to make. I wouldn't want to work at Little Caesars.
Yeah, I have no idea how they do that, but I just thought I'd share that with you.
Thanks for sharing roadkill.
The crazy calzone.
It sure is crazy.
They're saying it could be the new the new hot food. Someone crashed into a parked car in a Walmart parking lot and left a note saying they couldn't pay for the damage. But instead, they left the person 2 Hershey bars. They wrote a note saying, I hit your car. I can't pay for this damage. So here, have some Hershey bars.
Oh, wow. That made the news. I didn't think anybody do that. I did that. I'm the one who did that. Well, I didn't leave Hershey bars. I left.
Well, you know why people do that, right? They write a note so if anyone sees them.
Oh,
So if anyone sees them writing the note, they'll think, they think they're writing a note with the insurance information on it, and then they take off. That's the plan. That's how that's how it works. That's how you get away. That's how you get away with hitting somebody. Have you ever hit somebody and not taken credit for it, Nikki?
No, I've never hit anybody. I've never had an accident that
So
was
you've
my
hidden.
fault.
So you've hidden your.
I've never
discretion.
hit anybody.
Steve, you ever hit anyone and tried to get out of it?
yes. I drove.
Who did you hit?
Well, I don't know. I didn't stick around and find out. I backed into a car in Walmart parking lot one time, backing up. And I caught my front bumper with the side of their door. Just all the way down the side of the car.
And then what did you do?
I kept going.
Oh,
Oh,
so you were in a Walmart parking lot
I got the hell out of Dodge.
and you were backing out or going forward?
I was backing out.
And you were backing out and you hit the car next to you,
Yeah, with my front bumper.
and then you just took off,
Right.
hoping that no one saw anything.
I don't think anybody saw it.
but the
How much-
owners were like, that some bitch hit my car.
Yeah. How much damage was done to the car?
Enough I could see it from where I was sitting in my truck.
Oh, I don't think I could ever do that.
Scratch.
So you did nothing?
No, I don't want to file a claim against my insurance company.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, I'll give you credit. You're at least sharing it.
Yeah, it happened a long time ago, so it's never going to come back on me.
Right. So you're saying the amount of time has gone by. The statute of limitations has run out on this one.
Right.
When you hit a car in the Walmart parking lot and just
Right.
took off.
Right.
I'll be damned. Nikki, you're
Thank
keeping
you,
yours
Sean.
quiet. You're keeping yours quiet, Nikki. You're not going to share it with us.
I've only been hit. I've never hit somebody else. That fusion that I had when I was in Bloomington, I had it like 3 weeks. It was perfect. And I went to Springfield and parked in the doctor's office parking lot, and somebody hit it and like smashed in the back quarter panel
Oh man. And then what?
and left.
Oh, they left?
hmm
How'd you get that fixed?
I never fixed it.
Oh my god.
I got an estimate on it. It was like $7,000.
Oh my god. It was that much damage?
hmm
What did you do with the car?
I ended up giving it to my friends took over the payments.
Did they fix it?
I don't think so.
That was a brand new car.
Mm-hmm. It was a beautiful car.
I'll be damned.
But some son of a bitch hit my car.
Some bish.
Yeah,
bitches.
We heard that from Steve yesterday. Some bishes.
some bitches.
You know how those some bitches are. By the way, it's Tit Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just in honor of Jim, I thought I'd pass that along. You know, just
Did
want to
you
let
see
people
Sean?
know. No, what happened? What's Sean doing?
He voted for. He posted in the chat room that he voted for us.
Oh, is that Gotti?
Yes.
Oh, thanks, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I would think everyone would vote for us for best podcast.
Everybody but Brent.
They listen every morning. And Brent voted for that whore, Susan's Garden, whatever. That goddamn Susan. That goddamn Susan. Garden time with Susan. Susan's a whore. No one should vote for that. By the way, I did check. There is no show called Garden Time with Susan. But Susan's a whore.
It wasn't an option.
Good Lord.
Thank you, Cindy.
Did Cindy vote as well?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cindy. You're the best. But if you wasted your time putting an imaginary show in the,
Oh, Jesus.
you wasted your time nominating
Jesus,
an
some bitch.
imaginary show
Tell him.
rather than giving us a nomination. How dare you? Son of a bitch. What kind of son of a bitch does that? I mean, Jesus.
His scholarship should be revoked.
Yeah, and exactly.
I agree.
I mean, for God's sakes.
Since I'm supposedly paying for it.
Yeah. You get a scholarship to this program to get free shows. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, by the way. And you don't even nominate us. You nominate an imaginary show. Oh, God damn it. It pisses me off. Oh, by the way, be expecting some extra. This is just a note. I might do some extra shows over the next few days for a few reasons. Number one, my wife and daughter are leaving.
Yes, I knew that was coming.
Okay. And number two, I still don't have television.
Oh, good
I
God.
moved Friday, right?
Yeah.
I moved Friday, but there's no television in my house.
You have internet and Wi-Fi?
I have it. I have internet. I have internet.
So you can't do any streaming?
No, I do stream, but I don't feel like I don't want to watch. I don't want to lay around and watch Netflix. I'd like to watch some TV. I'd like to watch,
Like what?
Sports. I want to watch live sports.
That's what was
Okay.
coming.
So I've got to wait for the DirecTV to get put in. By the way, Xfinity was here the day I moved. The day I moved, they were here. They're like, okay, we'll get your internet in. I'm like, oh, cool. So literally, I was without internet for 15 minutes because they got here as soon as I got here. The guy showed up a few minutes later and he started hooking up the internet. While he was here, the DirecTV guy showed up to my house. He showed up and then he goes, oh, well, we'll have to come back and do that Wednesday.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
And then they sent my wife. They then sent my wife an email saying, oh, we're going to have to move it to Saturday. Meanwhile, I just want to point out that while all that was going on, the Xfinity guy was here and he says, if you guys want to switch to cable, we can hook you up today.
Yeah, right now.
Sure did it.
I could have gotten cable. I could have gotten cable on Friday. Probably.
Yep.
I probably should have.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I don't know what you pay for DirecTV, but I would compare the price.
Obviously too much.
Greg, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Probably too much because I won't even have it working for days. So I'm just bored. I'm just bored all the time. So, I'm saying I'm bored. If I'm bored, I might just do some extra shows.
Yeah.
I just,
Brent.
yeah. I'll just be bored and, I might want to do something, Steve. So I might send you, we might decide to do a Friday evening show or, or who knows? Because with my boredom, I don't know. So maybe I'll somehow get into some streaming stuff and I'll even be bothered to do a show, but I'm saying more than likely, I'll want to do an extra show just so I have something to do.
Cool.
Speaking of extra shows, I really like your weird frequencies.
You like, oh, my weird frequency show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm an idiot on that show too.
I'm just saying it is weird because we talk about some weird stuff. Yeah.
I'm not even supposed to be from this planet. Sometimes.
So I do that on Saturday nights.
Mm-hmm.
So if nobody's checked it out, just that's a pretty interesting podcast. A pretty interesting show. Okay, what else do I want to do? A new study found that 2 hours of video games burns as many as 1,000 sit-ups.
Really?
What?
Yeah. By the way, this study was paid for by a gaming app. So take it with a grain of salt.
There you go.
But they used smart devices like Fitbits to track heart rates and calories burned while people played video games And then they put the Fitbit on someone that had them do sit-ups. And they found that the person playing video games burned more calories or burned as many calories as a person doing 1,000 sit-ups. That just sounds like bullshit to me.
It sounds like total bullshit.
Yeah. Sounds like how excited are you playing video games?
I dated guys that are video gamers and they get pretty intense. What do you do?
I play MLB The Show. It's a baseball video game. But here's the deal. When I play a video game, if I'm like win or lose, I don't remember ever being mad about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, these guys get very, very into their games. Like
I certainly
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty and what are some of the other ones?
I mean, I did play this one game called Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare.
No, it was World War II or whatever. But
Okay.
I was on this one thing and I couldn't get past it, and I was like, "Oh, fuck it," you know. If I can't get past, I don't want to do it over and over and over. It's boring. It's boring to me.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing was I had to stop a train or something, and it was just so boring. I'm like, this is the same thing over and over and over. So I just I couldn't get into it. You know, the only games I've liked are I played the Uncharted, and I liked those games a lot.
I like Borderlands.
Yeah, but I've never played any games that are just.
It's hard.
Well, I mean, Uncharted was cool because you kept going and there was always another thing next, you know. But I don't want to do those things where you just have to do the same thing over and over. That just bores me to death. And even though I play baseball, which is just doing the same thing over and over, but you're playing a game. If you lose, a new game starts, you know. So you get a new game, and it is continuous. So the thing with sports games, they are the same things over and over and over again. But the game ends. You either win or lose, and you start playing another one.
Well, these games end too.
What is it?
These games end as well.
Yeah, but you can get stuck at. What I'm saying is, you get stuck in the same scenario, and you just keep doing it over and over, and it's the same exact thing. It just bores the shit out of me. I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. I can't. I just don't get it. And I tried Fortnite, couldn't understand it. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I was clueless. I have no idea what the hell is going on with it. None.
My former, whatever he was, he used to play EverQuest for like 12 hours a day, and he had a full-time job.
Wow, I don't even know what that is.
He would like never sleep if he was on a binge of EverQuest.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand that. I wish I did. I wish I had a video game that I just loved. I love those Uncharteds, but once I got through them all, you know, there was, you know, there was nothing left. And I don't want to play them over. I mean, I'll just get bored playing it over again. So that's why the only game I play. So in other words, I don't burn anything. I don't burn any calories while playing any video games. just because I get bored.
Yeah.
I wish I was excited. Steve, you ever play a video game?
No.
Yeah, I wish I had that ability. It's so boring. I can't handle being bored. I've got to be stimulated. You know.
Are you working out today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll end the show in 3 minutes. I gotta go change, and I said we'll end the show in like 3 minutes.
Oh.
So Steve said I could drive my car, so I'll try to drive it.
Yeah.
You better hope it doesn't break. You better hope it doesn't break down, Steve.
What are you gonna do?
You're paying for it. That's what'll happen.
Oh, I'm paying for it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring them some bitch ramps over here. We'll set them bitch up and buy back my truck.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I wish I had a video game that I played that, you know, that I liked. I did like those Uncharted games. Those were really cool. But I haven't found anything like that. Nothing. The rest is just boring to me. And I've tried those war games are cool for like you know, they're cool for like the real easy ones, you know what I mean? And then as soon as they start getting hard, it's just oh my God, I just can't get past the things because it's just too boring and I just give up. I end up saying screw it. I'm giving up on it. So oh well. I just thought I'd share that. But this study says you burn as many calories playing video games as
I don't
you do.
believe it for a second.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
they really get heated and stuff, but I don't see them burning that many calories to make your stomach flat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've seen the people who play the video games are fat. Bunch of fat people like me are playing the video games. And there's a guy in California who ordered a water at a Mexican restaurant's drive-thru. And then he asked him to fill his cup with soda instead. When they said no, the guy decided he was going to set the building on fire.
What?
Yeah. Have you ever seen you ever seen someone order water at a fast food place, right? And then they go and they fill the cup with soda instead. Okay. Well, that trick doesn't work in the drive-thru.
No.
A guy went to a Mexican restaurant called El Forastero. He showed up on the drive-thru on a bicycle and ordered some water. He said, "Can you have a cup of water?" But he asked the drive-thru worker to fill his cup with soda instead, and they refused. So the guy rode his bike around to the other side of the building and used the lighter to start a fire next to one of the walls. Lucky for the El Forastero, the entire restaurant didn't burn down. However, it caused a bunch of damage. And also they ended up receiving water damage from the fire department putting out the fire.
Yeah.
The family that owns the restaurant had to shut it down and do repairs. So a bunch of their employees are out of work.
All over a freaking soda.
All because this guy got angry and he ended up lighting the place on fire because they wouldn't fill his cup, the cup of water he asked for, because they wouldn't fill it with soda. Which I know is crazy.
There's crazy people out there.
Yeah. But I thought, here's the photo of the guy right there. Yeah. Unbelievable.
I don't see anything.
I'm saying there's a guy. He's wearing wearing like a shirt with a skull on it or something. I don't know.
It's itty bitty on my phone.
Well, I'm sorry. The rest of us can see it just fine. The rest of us see it just fine.
I see it just fine.
Yeah.
Hush.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd share. All right, 9:30. I got to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with another show. Wish me luck that my car works fine.
It will be fine.
Fine.
That Steve is right and it doesn't end up stranding me on my way to work out today. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back.
Bye.
So long, everybody. You some bitches.
Some bitches.